Hey guys, I'm Dave and you're watching Duelist Destiny, and we also have Rebecca behind the camera today.
Hey guys.
And we're gonna do something pretty cool for you guys today. We're gonna do a mail day opening for you guys. These are basically gonna be singles today, no packs. And all of these cards that we're gonna open today are actually gonna go into my Dark Magician deck. And at some point we'll do a deck profile video for you guys and go through this. Right now, this is kind of what I would call a casual deck. I've been learning a little bit more about meta and competitive play, and we'll do that at some point too. So we're gonna go through these and we're gonna talk a little bit about like card quality. We'll do kind of who the vendor was and things like that. And so we'll kind of get into these one by one. Okay, we had to switch around real quick because the lighting was bad. And so we kind of moved some stuff around, but let's get into this first one here because we want you guys to be able to see the cards as well for you guys. Okay, so packaging is okay. So they shipped it in a top loader and a sleeve, so that's awesome. So we've got our first secret rare Magician Navigation. So this is supposed to be a near mint card, and look at that, I am not happy with that. They sent us a damaged card that almost looks like a crimped card.
Although that may just be the tape.
Oh, is that the tape? Okay, let's take it. Let me redact my statement, guys. That might actually, it'll actually look like part of the cardboard.
No, I think it's the tape.
Okay, hang on, let's cut this open. Thank you for mentioning that, because I was getting kind of grumpy that they, I was like, why did they send us such a damaged card? That's crap. Okay, let's do that over. Okay, border's fine. Look at that. So there's our near mint. Let's actually take that guy out. So near mint Magician Navigation, and take that out of the sleeve. Okay, we're good. I don't see any. There is actually a little bit of damage on the card around here. There's an indentation. It's hard to see through the camera, but you can kind of see it there. Right there. Kind of in that area, there's an indentation there. So the next one we're gonna do is from Matix Collectibles. Okay, so we got a Soul Servant card, so let's kind of not make that same mistake here. We'll cut this open. Okay, so the top loader over there. Pull this out of the, so they sent this in a white Ultra Pro sleeve. That's actually the same sleeves that we use for all of our cards. So Soul Servant, this is an epic card because basically you can activate this effect to top deck a card in your deck, and then if you have Dark Magician or Palladium Oracle Mahad or Dark Magician Girl on your field and graveyard, you can, this basically acts as a pot of greed for a Dark Magician deck. So it's got some print lines. That's okay. That's pretty common out of packs. Borders look okay, other than a bad cut, but you can't control that. So overall, excellent card. Soul Servant. All right, so the next one is from Black Diamond TCG. And I guess before we get into the other ones, let's look at the backs of these cards. I guess that's one thing we didn't look at. Let's look at the backs. So this one is, that's a near mint card. It's in great condition. So that one's probably straight out of the pack and into a sleeve. The Magician's Navigation. I suppose it could have came indented like that, but I doubt it. Sometimes cards do get damaged, even in packs. The back looks okay. So I will give them the benefit of the doubt on that Magician Navigation. I have seen damaged cards. So again, Black Diamond TCG. So we've got our Dark Magical Circle. They packed this really well. So not only did they put this in a top loader, but they put a protective sleeve around it, which is a really good idea, guys, if you don't want your top loaders to get scratched, because top loaders, like this one is a very used top loader. You can see all the scratching. If you want to prevent that, you put your valuables in one of these guys. And then it looks like they put this inside a penny sleeve, which is perfectly okay. So this is, all these cards are supposed to be near mint. So print lines, that's normal. Borders look good. I don't see any damage. There's damage on the back there. There's indentations. Now I have heard that a lot of companies or game shops or whatever will do that purposefully. So again, I don't know, but typically if I see damage like this, I won't buy from that vendor ever again. So I do keep track of that. I won't buy from any vendors where I get damaged cards like that, where they're claiming that they're near mint. Okay, this one's from Mezek Gaming. Okay, so this next one, we've got our Ghost Ogre and Snow Hand Trap. Got a little star sticker on there. Shipped in a top loader and a penny sleeve. Now, this has some whitening around the edges where you can actually see the foil bleeds through. All of our Ghost Ogre cards that came out of our dual overload boxes have that same issue. All of them. So I don't know if it was just a printing issue with that set. And not dual overload, sorry, dual Devastator boxes. Otherwise, I don't see any print lines on that. Overall card quality looks good. I don't see any damage on the borders. The back looks excellent. So I'd give this one a 10 out of 10 actually. So we'll go ahead and sleeve that up in our own sleeve there. So Ghost Ogre's it's a hand trap. It does not negate, but basically you can discard this from your hand if a monster or card activates its effect, and then you can destroy that card on the field. So that's a pretty cool card. So that's an awesome buy. Next one from Dino Scale Cards. Dang it. All right, I'll actually keep that Ultra Pro sleeve. Okay, so looks pretty good so far. I don't see any print lines. I only run one of these in the deck profile that we're going to talk about. I only run one of these. I don't actually see the need for multiple. So this one looks completely near mint. I don't see any issues with it. Borders are good, back is good, front is good. Very beautiful card too. So I'll give 10 out of 10 on that one. That's awesome. Okay, next one. We've got TCG Trusted Cards. This is not a, no, it's a typical top loader. Ooh, this is a favorite card. So I can tell you already, this is packed really well. So first off, what they did is they put the penny sleeve upside down in the top loader, which is actually a recommended approach for shipping. So that way, if the card comes out of the penny sleeve inside the top loader, or well, let me rephrase that. Basically, if you put the penny sleeve with the opening at the same spot as the opening of the top loader, if the card starts to come out, then the card becomes exposed. I think actually this is just a clear playing sleeve. Okay, so number 11, Big Eye. This monster's cool because you can exit summon using 2 Dark Magicians, basically, or Red Eyes, and then basically you can detach one of those materials from the card and you can take control of one of your opponent's monsters permanently. This is a very cool card. Borders look good. I don't see any print lines or scratches. This looks minty. Back. Oh, see again there, there's an indentation. And it's a very similar looking indentation to one of the other cards we ordered, as a matter of fact. Look at that. Where's that other card? Was it the Ghost Ogre?
Maybe.
No. Yes, it was the Ghost Ogre. Look at that. See that, guys? Now that could be, I will give people the benefit of the doubt. Here's why I don't think this is the USPS mail sorting machines, because the same indentations would be on the top loader. And then for that to go through the top loader, that's actually the bottom. I mean, you'd have to go through the top loader. That's peculiar. Interesting. Guys, let me know in the comments below if you have experienced that, but basically that ruins the value of the card. Like, you couldn't get this card graded. There'd be no point. And it's really hard to tell if someone did that on purpose or not. I just know from reading that that's an issue out there. So what I do, guys, to prevent that is I keep track of who we buy cards from, and then I never buy from that vendor again. So this one's coming from Lucky Warrior. So our next one, we have a couple of Magician Navigation cards. So 2 of them. I only ordered 2.
You said Magician's Navigation?
Or sorry, Magician's Rod. Rather, this one's got a scratch or something at the top of the card. Typical print lines. Borders are okay. Back is okay. So that one looks okay. Next, Magician's Rod. Looks okay. This one, I don't see any print lines or anything on this one. Yep, there's a... I don't know what that is. It doesn't feel like an indentation, but it is. The card is indented. See there, guys. Again, all these places claiming cards as near mint. I don't think so. Or they're just sending their worst cards out the door. Personally, if we're gonna sell cards, we wouldn't sell cards that have any kind of damage. This next one is from Checkpoint Gaming. So we got Spellbook, Magician of Prophecy. So this is a good one for a Dark Magician deck because you normal summon or keep it in your hand. But if you normal summon, you activate its effect, and then you get a Spellbook of Secrets from your deck, and then you activate Spellbook of Secrets to get Spellbook of Knowledge, and then you activate Spellbook of Knowledge, tributing Spellbook, Magician of Prophecy to draw 2 cards. So it's basically like a Pot of Greed. But it's considered just a Spellbook card, so you can also discard her from your hand as the cost of Spellbook of Knowledge. So it's basically to help you draw through your Dark Magician deck, basically. So this one seems shipped decent enough. They shipped it in a pretty cool sleeve, a Zexal sleeve. It's kind of cool. Let's take a look at the quality. Now, I believe this card is from an older set. This looks very minty, very near mint. I don't see any print lines even. A few. I don't see any indentations. The borders are really good. I don't see any border damage. The back, I don't see any indentations on the back really. Just the normal cardboard texture. Definitely a 10 out of 10 on this one. That was from Checkpoint Gaming. So kudos for them. I will order from them again. Sweet. All right, the next one is from Anime Pavilion. They did not ship it in a top loader. They lose points. You gotta ship cards in a top loader, guys. So this is gonna be 2 copies of Spellbook of Secret Village of the Spellcaster. So basically the idea behind this card is you As long as you have a spellcaster on the field, you activate it. It's a field spell. Basically prevents your opponent from playing spell cards. So that's the idea. This one is actually not going to go in my deck, however. They did ship it in kind of a thick, clear Ultra Pro sleeve. So first one. Borders look good. No scratches. I don't see any indentations. Back looks good. Okay, it's awesome. So that one's a 10 out of 10. Second one looks almost pretty much the same. Ten out of 10 for that. Let's look at the back. Yep, 10 out of 10. Anime Pavilion. Awesome. But we've got this. So if these are in bad shape, I'm gonna be pissed. Oh, cool, they sent us a booster pack. Rise of the Duelist. I'm gonna give that to Rebecca, she wants to open something. So we'll let her open that on this video. So, in this one, I ordered 3 copies of Magician's Souls, those are $100 each, and Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So let's open these guys.
I'm not excited about Dragoon, guys.
It's a powerful card.
I'm ready for it to get banned.
There's ways around it though. It's actually not. It's really good, but it's not like that good. Okay, so they ship these really well. They put the sleeves kind of upside down in the top loader to prevent cards from falling out. Okay, so let's take a look. The first $100 Magician's Souls Near Mint first edition. I don't see any indentations. I see not that many print. I don't see really any very obvious print lines. I don't see any issues with the back, so 10 out of 10 for that one. Just go and put that back in the red sleeve it came in for now. So 10 out of 10 for that one. Borders look good. I see maybe a small, that might come off. It's like a little smudge or something on there. It does not look like an indentation though, it just looks like a little bit of dirt. I don't see any, there's a little spot down there. That is an indentation down there. Again, I've heard too many horror stories of places doing that. Now it's still near mint. That doesn't necessarily make it not near mint, but it does obviously lose the value. The value of the card goes down. Oops. We'll leave that down there. I don't see that same issue on this one. So maybe the card shop even got it that way. They might have got it for a good price or something. We're leaving our Magician's Souls that just dropped on the floor. He's gonna hang out down there for a while. Okay, so our third Magician's Soul.
It's really bothering me that it's down there. Basically just threw $100 on the floor.
I don't see that same issue on this one. Borders look good, print lines, normal stuff. The bottom left corner has a little bit of damage on it. Just a little frayed, and then the back looks pretty good for the most part. So I'll give that one 10 out of 10. All right, and then the last final card, guys. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon.
So we opened, how many tins did we count the other day?
We opened 11 tins, maybe 12, and we didn't pull a single Dragoon. We also feel like that's either a smudge or some damage. Where did I send you that at? I can't tell now. Maybe not. But yeah, guys, we opened like 12 tins, no Dragoon, no Pot of Extravagance, no Magicalized Fusion. Really, we did not get anything we were looking for. Back looks pretty good. There might be like a little smudge or something there. It does look just like a smudge. So that one's pretty good. So I'll give 10 out of 10 on that one. So that was from, who did we say that was from? Gen X Gaming. That was from Gen X Gaming. So the 3 Magician Souls, I'm gonna grab the camera real quick, and Rebecca, you can grab that off the floor.
Here we go.
Okay. So like I said, guys, at some point we will do a deck profile. These are not gonna go in there, but all these are gonna go, and actually, Ghost Ogre is not in my deck now either. I have a whole bunch more other cards that are still being shipped, so we'll do another mail day opening here at some point soon. And since we got that pack, let's go ahead. Why don't you open that pack for everyone? Maybe this is probably a scaled pack. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Maybe not. Maybe we'll get a Starlight Rare.
The one thing I get to open in the month of October.
Rebecca has not pulled a collector's rare yet, so we have 3 boxes of Toon Chaos we might open up at some point, but Raid Raptor, super rare. So I guess, you know, if you spend $400 on cards at a game shop,
It's nice of them to send you
it's an incentive. It's about a $4 pack, basically. But guys, hope you enjoyed that video. Let us know what you think about the mail day opening and kind of going over card quality and things like that and different vendors. Hopefully that gives you an idea of kind of what you can expect. Not happy that we got some of the damaged cards with the indentations on those. Again, it's just really hard to know if that's purposeful or if the card shop that we ordered from got it that way. But I think it's a little sketchy when you sell a near mint card like that, because there's just too many horror stories of people and shops out there doing that purposefully, saying that, okay, they pulled a card out of the pack and then they purposely put that on there so they get the money of the card, but then when they sell it to you, basically the value is immediately detracted. And then if you ever decide to sell that card, now you have the same problem with someone else down the line. And that does not look like a normal like card crimping. And the fact that the cards came in top loaders, it's not the USPS mail sorting machines and things like that. So it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks if you've watched this far with the video. Make sure to give this video a like and a thumbs up down below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel, or at least consider it, so we can do more epic Yu-Gi-Oh content for you guys. And we will see you guys next time.